Hi, I'm Alex Bell, proud to be joint country lead of the UK with Justin Blake. And welcome to England, welcome to my home. It's my office behind me. Now, normally, I'm really excited. I've been twice now to Helsinki to the wonderful summit, but this time I thought I'd invite you for this session to my home. So, XTalks. It was born in Mzuzu, Malawi in 2017 in partnership with the Mzuzu International Academy, which is part of Maloto.org, a wonderful NGO started by my friend and XTalks' co-founder, Anna Masoya Keys. We founded XTalks because we believe that, like on a treasure map, the X marks the spot where the hidden treasure is. And so what XTalks aims to do is to uncover that treasure, to share that treasure with the world, and for the young people themselves to put themselves, their stories, and their part of the world on the map. We started with a group of young people who didn't really believe they had anything that the world would want to know about. For them to realise that other people in 21 countries, which is what we started with, to hear what they've got to say, that's really powerful. In XTalks, in essence, it's the ordinariness of your life that's extraordinary to other people on other sides of the world. It's your lived experience and things that you know about, that you've lived day in, day out since you were born, that can be fascinating and educative to others that have never been to your country. So that's what XTalks is. It's a platform for young people to tell their stories, to explain their lives so that others understand them better, don't misunderstand them, and learn something that they wouldn't have learned otherwise. The wisdom of youth, the wisdom of sometimes overlooked parts of the world, and the wisdom of people who don't always get invited to the table. And that's what XTalks does. It invites every young person, every teenager, to have a seat at the table, to listen to others, and to tell their story. We took XTalks globally because of the power of the network that is HundrED. So we've been in many, many countries, often because of the kindness of ambassadors or innovators in other countries. We've picked up themes from those countries as well. So obviously the big theme of this year was lockdown. And so we had, I think it was about 8 or 9 different XTalks from young people explaining how lockdown affected them. And I think there's something very powerful about other young people in other parts of the world hearing things which are familiar and therefore universal and global, and also things which are quite particular to the unique lives of others. And I think we wanted to make sure we heard young people's views, thoughts, hopes as well in response to all that's happening. So XTalks doesn't just belong to me, doesn't just belong where it started in Mzuzu, Malawi. It belongs to all of us in and beyond the XTalks family. And my dream is in the next 12 to 18 months is to try and hand over some more of that power, some more of the decision making to young people themselves. You know, who wants an old guy like me from London to be leading this? We want young people not just to have their voices heard, but to actually to lead XTalks into its next stage of development. So I'm really delighted that XTalks has been chosen yet again for the second year now to be one of the top 100 education innovations in the world as viewed by HundrED. It doesn't just belong to us, and it doesn't just belong to one part of the world. It belongs to you, and we need you to help us take it forward with your young people to get more and more voices heard. I'm really grateful for this opportunity to talk about it, and I'm really blessed that it was a crazy idea just a few years ago, that I felt, it would be great to hear those voices in different ways. And every time a new X Talks comes through from a young person in another part of the world, it makes my heart sing.